count to, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 claps. So the clap is technically on 4. I'm going to do it very rhythmically, and we're going to do it first try. No warm up. 1, 2, 3.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Make sure. Yep, there it goes. We're live.
Bye, Molly.
And you tweeted about it?
Yes, I did.
Let me open up the Twitch chat. If you guys want to do that, you feel. I
Feel
feel
free.
like I should tell people, feel free to acknowledge the chat if you guys want. If somebody says something, the only thing, this is the only caveat to that, if you acknowledge the chat, you have to make sure that people listening know what the hell you're talking about.
Yes. Thanks, Jaden.
He's like, yeah, Bibble, and I'm like, what? What did he say? I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How's it going?
Oh, Phoenix is the one who sent us the email. It's sent
Wait.
from his real name.
Oh, there's another email. I did not add that one in. I forgot.
Well, you got time.
Yeah. Where am I putting this?
Mm.
Okay. I'll find a spot for it. Did he send it to me or to... Nope, there it is. Okay.
Podcast. No.
Yes.
Yeah, podcast.
I'm-
Emails
I'm
because
gonna
reasons.
I'm gonna put this in the reviews section, because why not?
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you want to give the show notes to these guys?
Sure. Let me move them to the guest folder, and then I'll send the link.
That way you guys can follow along with what we're going to talk about.
Thanks much.
It's really hard to check your own podcast reviews on iTunes. I always have to search my own show.
Welcome to the club.
Hey, it's funny. I uploaded last week's episode yesterday.
Yep.
It's my bad. I just completely forgot about it. And also, I had 2 episode 86s, and nobody said anything.
I didn't notice that.
Okay,
I
so
don't think anybody.
you can't copy paste in Google Drive. How am I? What?
Control C, Control V. That's the only way you can do it.
Maybe it's you can't cut in Google Drive.
Oh, we got 2 reviews today.
Nice. Come on. No? What the fuck? It let me make a copy, but it won't let me transfer it to a different folder? What? Get with the program, Google. Hang on.
I love when people leave reviews that are going to be so dated. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Nobody's listening to old episodes of a news show.
Oh shit, Phoenix for a year. Thank you, my dude.
Hey, what's up, BSD?
Okay.
Grumpy Dumps is
Drag
in
to
here
copy.
too. Hey,
Oh,
BSD
crap.
and Grumpy Dumps. We're trying to raid after this podcast. If you guys wanted to do it. I'll be right back and we can start the show.
Oh, did I figure out a way? Hang on. No? Where? It's just, there we go.
It's like 2 a.m. for who, BST?
For Grumpy.
Where is he at?
England?
I thought he was back in the States.
Not yet. Okay, I can't figure this out, so hit me with some emails, guys, in the chat, and I will email it to you. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, yeah. In the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Twitch chat, if you hit us with emails, maybe we'll send you a funny email.
I'm not going to put the NDA in there this time. Just don't tell anybody you got show notes or what specifically was in the show notes. Because they're supposed to be, quote, super secret.
Please do a Risen Phoenix.
Please do what?
He says emails dick pics.
There we go.
Can I
That's what I
WhatsApp
mean.
you? I dropped WhatsApp, dude. It downloads way too many pictures onto my phone.
I'm just saying, this is some pre-show stuff. That JC Jesse guy has a freaking like Hotmail. I was
Yeah.
like, what, dude?
He referenced that recently.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, get a Gmail, dog.
Yeah.
Did you send the show
Alright.
notes out?
Not yet. Do you want them, Dave? What's your email?
Oh man, here I'll type it.
Okay. I gotta figure out how to Google Drive. I feel like a scrub right now. Oh,
Dog, I couldn't figure out the spreadsheet. Wait, Gumbabe, what's your what class are you?
I'm a warlock.
Dave, you're a Titan, correct?
no, he's not.
No, he's a Warlock too, right?
I'm a warlock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it. Well, looks like we're not doing the Desire Index.
We can add one Warlock armor piece.
No, because it's going to be at the bottom.
Not right now, but eventually.
That's what I mean. It's only that's why we can't do it with the other classes, because the three of us will just bully every exotic that isn't a Titan one to
Right.
the bottom of the list.
We could still do it with the guns. We could play pretend you're a Titan. I don't know. Why is this? Google is killing me right now.
Grumpy Gnome says, "What class are you? Warlock."
It's
You mean
red.
Titan.
Why is your name in red? Hang on. Oh, because
I
it's
own a
red?
Titan, but
I guess we could do it if you're like,
What?
you just gotta do it from the standpoint of there are no Warlock exotics. And I also don't remember if I saved the Desire Index. We'll do it next week.
Oh, I see
Well,
why.
It takes so long to do. That's
All right.
my only problem with it.
Here they come.
I actually think that would be just a really cool thing. Every time there's an expansion, we get to be like, the Desire Index is back.
Yeah, it's a good every 3 months and a couple episodes thing that we can do.
Grumpy Domes has an AOL account still.
Oh. He's like,
I love the AOL broadband because they're like, but here's the thing. You could pay us and your cable company.
yeah. Right?
You're like, but what if I just pay my cable company? Like, I mean, you could do that. Pay us and your cable company. All right, Steve, did you figure everything out?
Yes, our guest should have show notes
Okay.
in their
we do.
emails.
I do.
All right, we already did the clap. I'm only 15 minutes in. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe there was some gold in there about AOL. Or maybe I'll click
AOL.
the thing about Justin.
I mean, some of the best times in my life were running home from school so I could hop on and talk to people on Instant Messenger.
AOL Instant Messenger was the best.
It was groundbreaking. Like, I feel like Discord is the spiritual successor to that.
Holy shit, bro! You just blew my fucking mind. Except now, instead of talking to girls, I'm just talking to a bunch of dudes.
Right.
Nothing's changed.
Oh
My
God.
favorite was the you send the like, I think you're cute, and they're like, that wasn't me, that was my friend, that was my friend. My friend said that. Oh, 8th grade. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Barely a Destiny Show, episode 89, the show where we barely talk about Destiny. Your number one news show for video games if you like Destiny, but also like other games. Anyway, I'm your host, Ben Malone. With me tonight, I've got Xanafan711. And Scott could not be here because, well, we'll let you tell him. Well, not you. We'll let Scott tell you when he comes back. But instead, we've got 2 Warlocks, which might equal 1 Titan. I'm not quite sure. Gunbait 101 and Hatchy Dave are here.
Hey,
What's up,
how's it
guys?
going?
Hey, how's everybody?
What's up?
Doing great. It's Friday night, things are going well. If you didn't know, we stream this show every Friday at about 9 p.m. Today we're only 13 minutes late, which is not bad, at twitch.tv/Xanafan711. You can come watch us live, hang out in the chat, just like a couple of people here tonight are doing. Having a good old time.
Yep.
Band of the week this week is Bloom. You can find them at bloombandma.bandcamp.com. This band puts the pop in pop punk. That's all I can say about it.
Hell yeah.
If you want your band to be on this show, send us an email. Send it to barelyadestinyshow@gmail.com or email us really anything. We don't care. Laz sends us emails all the time.
I think we have
Tonight-
100% usage on emails sent. So
Okay, yeah.
Just saying.
You're right.
We're
It just
probably
took me a
gonna
second
use
to
it.
process what you were saying. And if email's too fancy for you and you like Twitter, you could always tweet at us or DM us. Our DMs are open at barelyads. Speaking of at barelyads, go to barelyads.com because it's Barely a Destiny Show, Barely ADS. I'm just explaining it for the new people. Listen, if you go there, you can jump into our Discord, you can join our clan, or do any of the things that we previously mentioned. Still trying to work on getting a list of all the bands that we've had as Band of the Week on there and links to it in case you want to go back and listen through them. But they are always linked in the show notes.
we'll be honest, we're just lazy.
I'll be honest, I just don't know how to website. That's Scott's thing.
Yeah, that too.
Get it done. I need that.
Today, we got some iTunes reviews, which you can also do by going to barelyads.com. You can leave us those. Today we got 2. One from Mod Sherpa.
Ooh,
He says, that Dan guy is amazing. He is such a Titan main. Love all the guys and the Titan with the beard. Sorry to tell you, Mod Sherpa, not sure that Dan is on Barely a Destiny Show.
he's not. That's a surprise to me.
He might be. He might be here right now, listeners. If you're listening on podcast services, he might be here.
Yeah.
Not saying anything.
You never know.
He's always here.
Just to clarify, I had some people ask if I edited in clips of Dan to that episode. He really was there. Mm-hmm. I actually edited out most of Dan because he was eating popcorn very loudly. So
Yeah. He muted on the call, but not on his mic. So Ben's version of his audio was everything on his end.
hey, inside baseball aside, this review, I'm going to review this review as spicy 2 out of 5 because Dan's not on this show. I don't know what he's talking about. Sorry, Mod Sherpa, you've been banned.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 7 vape clouds because he's trolling Dan, and I'm always down for the Dan troll, so I appreciate that. Gives you 5 out of 7.
What do you think a Dan troll would look like? Never mind. You guys want to drop a review on this review?
Honestly, I wasn't even prepared for that part. So,
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
We have another review, so I don't want to take up the whole show doing these. I love it. Bounty fail accomplished. This one's from Inadvertent Evil.
Ooh,
They say, I love the show. Just found it recently and even was accepted into your Discord. Parentheses, I recommend raising your standards. Tisk, tisk, end parentheses. My only complaint is your support of Cosmodrome Vodka. That stuff is evil. Got the job done, but that job was to unlock the Text Your Ex quest. And as it turns out, upon completion, only rewards the Warlock Bond, Savathun's Regret, and a power level 598 hangover. But even with that as it is, this podcast is my new go-to. 5 stars and 3 out of 3 Kavanaugh accusations. Keep up the awesome, gentlemen.
ooh.
I like that review because if somebody goes to look up reviews in 6 months, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, That's a timepiece right there.
Yeah, exactly.
6 out of 6. Shock Tops, Belgian White. Sorry, Fluffy. You probably think this is bad beer.
It's a Heffa.
It's a Belgian White.
It's a shock top beer, so it's probably a Heffa.
I don't know what you're talking about. Steve, what do you think?
I'm giving it 7 out of 7 vape clouds. That was a fantastic review. It hit all the good points. Obviously, listen. There was some jokes in there. There was a time reference to when he was submitting the review. 7 out of 7. Vape
I like
clouds.
it.
It was a journey.
This last review, I'm gonna need Dave and Gunbait. You guys are gonna have to review this last.
Okay, all right.
This review comes from Phoenix. Taco Bell review. Worst experience of my life. I went into store number 035310. It's probably the real number. Tonight for dinner with my family. I ordered a Power Bowl with beef and extra lettuce. What's a Power Bowl? Never mind.
Yeah, no clue.
With extra lettuce and a cheese quesadilla. When the food came out, my Power Bowl had regular iceberg lettuce on it. I went up and asked why there was romaine, as it is supposed to come with romaine. Why there wasn't romaine. The manager said, managers in quotes, the manager said, this is how some people like it. I told her, well, that's not how I ordered it, like a cowboy. She then made me a new one. This time the rice was not cooked and it was hard. I went and told her and she started raising her voice, saying it was fresh rice and that I was wrong. She told me I had an attitude, she didn't need to fix it, and that she doesn't need customers like me in her store. That's from Laz.
No, it's not. It's from Phoenix.
It's from Phoenix. What if Phoenix
man.
and Laz did a fusion dance like in DBZ? Never mind. It's a lot of never minds tonight. My brain's a little everywhere. What do you guys think? Steve, we're out of this one. This one's on Dave and Gumbait.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of his review of Taco Bell?
I love Taco Bell, so I'm gonna give him 3 for the Yelp style that he used. So
I like it.
3. Can I do vape clouds?
Yeah.
3 vape clouds. Or 7.
Nice. I like
Okay.
that.
I'm sorry, Hatchy Dave. I know you like Taco Bell, but I'm gonna go the other route and say, what are you doing going to Taco Bell?
Why are you in there?
I'm going to give it 2 out of 17 Edmund Fitzgerald beers.
I like it. I like that we're reviewing things in brands of beers.
My dude, that's literally what I'm drinking right now.
Hey,
Yeah,
welcome to Potato Thumbs. We're just going to talk about beer for the rest of the show. Now, I think it's funny, though, that you guys land on both sides of the Taco Bell fence. That's a hot button issue in our Discord.
It is.
We've talked about doing tournaments because of it. Like,
Yeah, there's
it's
Team
come to
Taco
blows.
Bell. So obviously we have Dave on Team Taco Bell.
You should also be questioning why it's called a Power Bowl. I'm just saying.
I've never heard of a Power Bowl. That sounds fucking crazy.
It sounds like
What is
something
it
you would get
powered
at Robex.
Okay, do you guys know what's in a Power Bowl? Just out of curiosity.
No.
I don't. Should we look this up now?
If
No,
I'm
no,
going
no,
to Taco
bad guy.
Bell, I'm going to get a taco
wanna
or a
know.
burrito.
I think this is what I picture a Power Bowl is. I know that there's lettuce in it. So it's lettuce inside one of those like fried ice cream shells. And then I just picture like Monster Energy drink and cheese.
Oh man, you need
No, it's
more
gotta be
carbs.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
I'm done with that.
That's not enough
I think
energy
that's
for a
just what they
Power Bowl.
call like their salads, like a taco salad.
Oh my god.
Are we
But
gonna-
yeah, I used to love Taco Bell, but as you get older, you gotta kind of stop going to Taco Bell.
It's the
a-
cheese. I'm pretty sure.
to warn you
the
guys.
older you get, the less you can handle cheese. If for reference, listen to Dad Tales podcast. I feel like they talk about like dairy intolerances almost every episode.
You can taco about it.
I hate how much this is from Taco Bell's website. Can I read
my
to you
God.
what's in a Power Bowl from their website?
Please do.
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, it hurts. The Power Bowl, the Power Menu Bowl is a real life version of a video game power up. The rest of it just explains what it is. I don't think we need to go on.
I'm sold. I know where I'm going after this. Especially if you're gonna raid tonight. You need
Yeah.
this.
Oh my god.
Shit. Like video game.
Rating in 30 minutes. Let me hit TB and get a Powerball.
Dude, we're about to do Cali, but I'm only 555. Get a Powerball.
Oh man.
Fuck Powerball.
I wonder if you can get one at the wishing well.
Ooh, that'd
The
be
wishing
great.
wall. That's what Wish 15 is. It's a Powerball.
That would be amazing. That would be the second time you could order food through a video game.
Oh my god. It just charges your PlayStation account.
Fun.
Powerball shows up.
Yeah. Fun fact: in the original EverQuest, circa 1998, you could type /pizza and order a Papa John's pizza through the game.
That's awesome.
Yep.
They need to have that more.
I think they did that in Minecraft too, right?
Bungie, if you're listening, we want a /pizza option in
Backslash
Destiny
Powerball.
or /Powerball. I'm about it.
It rings up Taco Bell and whatever the thing that drives it to you is called.
Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever.
Let's get back on.
I'm
track.
gonna put a Taco Bell right next to the ramen shop.
Oh shit! Would you play a Sim City that was all Destiny themed? All you can build is ramen shops and Taco Bell, and a Cryptarch.
Already done it, man. I already done it on my phone.
Oh man, I love it.
Just for reference, I just got a dick pic from Phoenix.
It's a Dick Cheney.
No, it's a different dick. I know it's a dick, but I can't remember which one. If you can see,
That's Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. There we go.
A very
Funny
veiny,
couple.
girthy Dick Clark.
I probably didn't recognize him because it's a younger picture of Dick Clark.
Oh, you're used to that old Dick. I couldn't help myself. Um, so we've got the guys.
Oh
Steve,
my
you gotta
god.
take over. You gotta take over. You
So-
inter-
Why are Dave and Gunbait here? You're asking. Well, we're
'cause we
about
didn't
to
have a
tell you.
guest.
No, I tried to get
That's a
Dave
real
on.
answer.
I tried to get both of them on last week, actually. No, Dave is here because we love Dave first and foremost, but also because there is a Saint 14 project stream coming up. I wanted him to tell us about it. So, yeah, take it away, Dave.
Yeah, this is. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with Saint 14 by now, so I'm not gonna dwell too much into what we do. But we are a mental health community for the Destiny community. We have a Discord. We just opened up a new website if you guys want to check it out. And you can find us on Twitter on Saint 14 Project, and go check us out. From there, you can find links to like our website, our Discord, and all that. And this on November 3rd, we have our very last charity stream of the year, and it's gonna be for checkpoint.org, and it's gonna start at 1 p.m. to 2 a.m. Eastern, and we're gonna have. Can I read all the names of the streamers?
Heck yeah,
Dude, for sure.
do it.
Plug away.
So we have the Bonge, Rancid Insane, Bo Solaris, Chicken Fingers, Saint 14 Project, Ivy, Dark Crazy, Elmer Fudd, Good Talk Radio, Scene Media, Jung Kang, DataTales, and Destiny Down Under. And this is all proceeds are gonna go to checkpoint.org, which is it's another community for mental health awareness for gamers overall. You know, Saint 14 does it
Okay.
kind of for the Destiny community, but they do it for all kind of all types of gamers. Their website has a lot of resources. You can reach out to them. They have a really, really good Discord. Me and Sentinel have gone check it out. They're like really open. It's a good place to go and hang out and talk to people and find people to actually play other games. If you have, there's not that much Destiny movement in there, but there's if you play other games and PC especially, seems like there's big communities in there. Also, they have a really nice YouTube channel that they talk about all these topics, kind of like we do in our podcast. You know, about
yeah.
anxiety, about how you feel, and it's all catered to gamers and like this community that we all love and all that stuff. So that's what we're supporting this time. So come check us out, November 3rd.
Okay, and that's going to be on Saint 14 Project Twitch's the twitch.tv
Yes,
slash
sir.
Saint 14 Project. Yes.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
And then
That's
if you heard in there, one of the groups streaming for
Dog.
Saint 14 Project is Hoot Dog Radio, and that's why Gunbait's here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You guys got any plans for what you're gonna do on the Saint 14 stream?
For Hoot Dog Radio?
Mm-hmm.
Currently, no. I was hoping to actually have like either we all group up for like a big Gambit session, or if we can get enough people together, hopefully do like a big private match tournament for about an hour, and just goof off and have fun. One of the things, if you don't mind, Dave, I know that one of the things that they that checkpoint.org kind of pushes is they push gaming for low stress or lower anxiety options for people to have. So so one of the things that we would like to do is my goal is to have just kind of a fun, stress-free environment. Nothing really high stakes. We're just having fun as a group of friends. So
That's awesome.
So you choose Gambit?
I know, right?
That's
I
me
still-
being like,
I still
I
haven't-
can't believe you lost 13 modes.
I still have to get that meatball or the butthole, or I believe I heard on Destiny Down Under refer to it as the toothy nutsack.
That's a good one too.
I still need to get that to spawn. So if I can kill two birds with one stone,
There you go.
So
It's like, no worries. We're all gonna be relaxed during Gambit unless you deposit 2 modes.
why 2?
Then we'll be really mad at you.
Right.
Dude, the worst if you solo queue when somebody like, we had a guy, we were 2 modes away from summoning our primeval, and he was just standing there, and like we were all like looking around, and we're like, it's that guy, and everyone's shooting him, and he's just standing there. So we had to like go and kill more stuff and come back. And by the time I got back, I was like, oh, he's letting them summon the other primeval so we get the primeval buff. And I started shooting everybody. I was like, no, stop. We don't need to be doing this. It
Right.
was great.
It's like, oh, he's actually a genius.
Yeah, I was like, this man, I love him.
Yep.
Gunbait, we've had Dave on the show before, and we've had a lot of the Saint 14 guys, but we've never had somebody from Hoot Dog. Right? I'm not embarrassing myself.
That's
to say
correct. Actually, that is incorrect. You have.
that. Oh, who?
Even though Sin Media is part of Destiny Addicts podcast, he is actually a member of our clan. So,
Yeah.
Oh, well, psh.
but
Well, we got the face of Hoot Dog here tonight,
oh,
so you should tell us about it.
okay. So Hoot Dog, a clan that started. Gosh, we're coming up almost in April. Will be 2 years in existence, but basically we started off as a group of members that played together in Destiny Reset podcast, and it was at a time where I think Destiny Reset was like at 1,500 members,
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
and there were so many new people. It was great that they were getting new members, but we kind of wanted to have like a group of people that just play together every weekend or every night, and most of the people that we kind of gravitated towards were parents, people with busy schedules trying to work together, and so a lot of our schedules synced up, and we just kind of separated off and started our own Discord at first, and then finally one of our members, Rob1103, he just started a clan, and we kind of all just naturally just shifted over to that. And it was just kind of a tight group at first. We weren't really allowing everybody to come in, but now that Destiny 2 has kind of ramped up and things are kind of fun again, there's regular content. We started letting people come in and just trying to keep as active as possible. But with the main mindset of that friendship and camaraderie is the main goal in that. So
So,
Oh, yeah.
are you one of the? I assume being on the podcast and stuff. You're in the clan. You're one of the people that how to put this, people look up to, right? Like one of the.
I wouldn't say that, but
Well,
Well,
I mean,
here's-
I'm an
the
admin.
you're
but-
the most frequent host and moderator, it seems, of the Hoot Dog Radio podcast, though, right?
Correct. I do produce the show. I record on my end most of the time. Luckily, Clear Knight, he is technically savvy enough. He also helps me out when there's times where I can't make it to the show. He will step up and record, which is great. I greatly appreciate him. But yeah, I mean, as far as like, I would consider like, we have Zoltanki in our clan, who I would clarify him as the originator of the clan. He started.
are you an admin in the clan?
Oh, I am. Yes.
See, that's what I mean.
Okay.
I was like, if you hit admin status, you're one of the leaders of the clan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you handle? Because I've been wondering this just because it's something that we go through with the Barely Destiny clan. When new people join, is it a thing where you're like, oh shit, I got to try and play with them?
I do as much as possible. And
It's tough though, right?
it is very tough. And especially we have people that are on the Western Seaboard. So it's like, I'm fortunate enough that I work second shift, so I can actually stay up. I can afford to stay up a little bit late, and I can sleep in a little bit during the day. But so I can play with a lot of those people. But a lot of those schedules don't sync up, easily with a lot of our members. But it is a lot of juggling. We did have a rule originally where before they came in, we kind of have to vet them. Then we quickly realized that's nearly impossible. So
Yep.
we kind of turned it into the fact that let them join. If they start causing problems, we kick them out. But we thankfully we haven't had that issue yet.
Yeah.
A lot of great people coming in.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's awesome. All right, last question. This one's for Dave. Dave, how mad are you that Dad Tales changed their theme song?
It was time.
They said,
It was
to hell
time.
with you, Dave. They threw you in the corner like some piece of trash. I want you to go off on them. Tell them, give them what for.
No,
I'm
it was
just
time. I told you guys the last time. I was mortified when they actually put that on there. And I mean, even though they liked it and people liked it, to me, I don't know. It was a weird experience. You know what I mean?
Just wait.
I got used to it towards the end.
I'm telling you,
Wait.
at some point, I'm doing a fucking rock cover of that song. And
Are
you'll
you?
get to hear like a
Heck
full
yeah.
band cover of it because I love doing that for
Awesome.
podcasts. My recording equipment's screwed up right now, so I can't do like instruments.
Yeah. And I really
Anyway.
like
That'll
this
be
song
awesome.
too. Bedroom DJ in the house.
All right, guys, let's run through this TWAB as quickly as possible.
It's a short twab, thankfully.
Yeah. Then we'll get into some listener questions. And oh, hey Steve.
Yeah. What's up?
Never mind. We'll just get into some listener questions after that. Okay,
Alright.
yeah, let's get into TWAB.
Oh, me? All right. Starting on 10/16, which is this Tuesday, all Destiny 2 players are invited to join the festivities. Amanda Holiday will serve as your host, offering bounties, masks, and rewards for all to partake in. Guardians will be invited to confront their nightmares in the Haunted Forest, a limited time activity exclusive to Festival of the Lost. And that is all Destiny 2 players. Everyone. Also, you're going to see a theme here in this TWAB. On 10/16, anyone who purchases Forsaken will also receive the D2 expansion pass, the vanilla one, giving them the entire game thus far for $60. But if you already have Forsaken, you're getting stuff too. You're going to get the following items: a unique emblem and shader. It's Tiger something. It kind of looks dope, actually. And that's unique. If you've bought Forsaken before 10/16, you will get that, and no one else will have it. You also get the Knife Trick and Coin Flip exotic emotes, and those are going to be exclusive for now, but available to everybody later. and a consumables bundle including Fireteam medallions, Vanguard and Crucible boons, and finest matter weaves. Get to use some of those masterwork cores that everybody wants so bad. Also on 10/16, Iron Banner is back with the following updates. Every Iron Banner bounty is going to drop powerful gear. Bounty objectives are going to be easier in the form of you have to do less of the things required per bounty. So if it was 100 kills, it's probably more like 75 now. And every bounty completion will unlock an item in Saladin's inventory for direct purchase. And I do believe I saw the Bite of the Wolf sniper rifle, or Bite of the Fox, and something Wolf auto rifle in the picture. So those are what he'll be selling. Again on 10/16 and lasting through 10/19, double Valor. And then from that point on 10/19 to 10/23, triple Valor.
So get your broadsword quest done.
Yep. Everyone's just going to be living in the Crucible. I've only got one
Yeah.
reset so far. I'm close to 2, but
All I've been wanting to do is play the Crucible and Gambit lately.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. For some reason, like, the story I feel is so good, but I still just don't care. I just want to get in there and shoot Guardians.
Yep.
You guys been playing any Destiny this week?
Yeah.
What-
Every
anything
day. I
notable?
mean, no, I'm still leveling up. I'm pretty behind. I'm like, I think I'm just hitting through 536, I think. So
Okay.
Thank you for
Not
not saying a
ready
power
or
level
anything.
higher than mine. I'm so sick of people being like, I'm pretty far behind. I'm 565. I'm like, go to hell.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I also have been playing some Destiny 2. I'm at 565 currently right now.
Nice.
Pretty
I'm
far
sorry,
behind,
man.
of course.
Pretty far behind though.
No,
It's whatever,
actually,
you can do the raid.
and here's the thing, I'm actually finding myself just this week, and I actually this week and last week I've actually been finding myself venturing off into other games like Warframe. Last night I was playing like Conan Exiles, but
Yeah.
I love this game so much, and there's a lot to do each week. But last week I was just absolutely shit on for any options for upgrades. I made no advancements whatsoever.
Dude, I
It
feel
sucks.
that. It's so rough.
And so
It's
in this
happened to
week,
me, I think 5 or 6 times total in Forsaken, where I've just gotten just diced.
yeah, it's been absolutely horrible as in terms of the RNG. But this week was a little bit better. But I've been finding myself just playing, doing my powerful rewards, and then just getting up. Basically my goal is to get up to a comfortable level to where I can raid comfortably,
Yep.
and I'm not beating my head against a wall every week
It's like-
trying to get done through the raid.
Like 580 somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
I was sorry for cutting you off, but
No, you're fine.
I don't want to go to this awesome looking raid because I've seen it on YouTube and whatnot, and let it become a bad experience because I'm going in underpowered. You know what I mean? I want to not breeze through it, but I want to be able to enjoy it and be able to like handle myself in there
Yeah.
without
550-ish,
wiping
you'll be
100
all right.
times.
Yeah, you can
See,
do the
I'm-
first couple at 550-ish.
I'm about 550. I'm like 548. I could do a couple of milestones, get up to 550. And I think, I have a different opinion on it where I want to go in and just get like the first encounter, second encounter, like see how far we can make it.
Yep. And you'll
Knowing
get
that-
big drops doing it,
Yeah,
too.
and knowing that I'm not gonna finish it is so much better. Like going in with the mentality of being like, we're gonna stop at some point. If it just gets too hard, we're just gonna stop because then I just need to grind more power.
Or you
And
could
I
do like
that
we
because
did.
That's how it was with Vault of Glass.
Yeah.
Like way back in the day when Vault of Glass came out, we would play. We'd get like one checkpoint, and we'd be like, cool, we got to drop, and we would just keep doing that checkpoint every week until we could get like strong enough to get through and like learn everything. It was
Yeah.
great.
That's
Well,
how it
and
was this week for us. We actually went in, finally. I got into the raid, and we got the first encounter done pretty decently. Once I don't know, I don't think it was me necessarily, but they said they'd been on there for a couple hours. And then we spent about 8 to 10 hours over the next 2 days working on what is it, Shiro Chi, the second encounter. And it was fun the entire time. I don't care we were bashing our heads against the wall for that long. It was challenging in a different way. And it was, I can't wait for you to get in there, Ben. It's going to be, it's a blast.
Some people too, like, you know, some people don't mind bashing their head against the wall, and then other people, like, I think I'm with Dave, where I'm like, when it gets to the point where I'm like, no, we're not doing this, and you guys keep being like, one more, and I'm like, we're not even getting close, man. We're just keep stumbling, and it's getting worse,
Yeah.
and we're getting raid brain. I'm just like, I'm done.
Yep.
That's why I'm happy to be like, hey, if we get far enough in this raid tonight, and I just don't care anymore, then I'm just gonna stop.
Yep.
But
I mean, it's more like, this raid is more like, the raid brain's not a thing as much as like, okay, we know exactly what to do. And there's just like there's not there very much room for error in the second encounter because it's timed. So if you make a mistake, you wipe, you know? And it's really, really tough to recover because it's timed. But, and I think that's why it was easy for us to just stay in there. Because it was challenging in a different way than you have gotten in any. Can't remember a timed raid encounter prior to this, and it's fun. It's different and it's fun. And we haven't had just like a super fun raid in a long time. Argos is fun, but that's one encounter, you know.
Gunbait, have you played the raid?
I haven't even stepped into it yet.
So where do you fall on that? Where you're like, do you want to go in and get some of it done, or are you trying to level up and get all of it done?
No, I'm more of the mindset of basically going in, seeing what we can get done, but I'm not going to kill myself. I am not going to slog several hours and just stay there, you know, for 6 hours like some people. Which it's not nothing against them. I wish I had time for that. That's my only problem on that.
Mm-hmm. That's why you go and get what you can done, and then, you know, maybe I'll get some more powerful engrams, and, you know, do my weekly milestones next week, and we'll see where we land in a week or two.
Exactly.
Yeah, time isn't. It's kind of scarce right now for me. So when I go, I want to be able to either complete it or get as much done in like the time that I allotted to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in my case, I kind of have to like put it in a calendar, and it's like, okay, this day, I got 10 hours to finish the raid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, who knows when I'll be able to come back to do it.
Oh, dude, I love those days, though. I miss that with Kingsfall, when you'd be like, okay, it's Saturday at 3 p.m. we're going to start. And it's like, ends up going till like midnight, and you're like, that was awesome.
That's how
Yep.
this raid is. That's how exactly. I never played Kingsfall, but I get a very Kingsfall kind of vibe from this raid, from what I've
Kingsfall's
heard.
really good.
Can we do top drops, please? I only have one, but I just
Sure,
really-
go ahead. I didn't get anything new. I just upgraded my Duke, and that was it.
And there was like, Nikki was watching when I got this, and I freaked out because I was so excited. I got Ursa Furiosa, everybody.
Yeah,
I got it, and it is
The one you
everything I
loved the
dreamed
most.
of. I've gotten 7 supers in one Crucible match. 7.
That's insane.
Last night I got 3 literally back to back. Like my super ran out and I had another one. I just popped it again. And then that ran
my
out and I
God.
had another one and I popped it again.
Hey, send me your BNet information so I can screw around.
Oh my God, it's so fun. I love it so much. Yeah, Ursa Furiosa. And I heard I also really, really want Heart of Inmost Light because there's a lot of
yeah.
crazy things you can do with that. I was listening to Massive Breakdowns today, and they were talking about a build that you can do where you get your Titan Barricade every like 18 seconds. That means you get an overpowered grenade and melee every 18 seconds.
And can't the stickies one-shot people?
Yes, an overpowered magnetic grenade will one-shot kill someone.
All right, we're not doing it this week, but I am going to pull up the Desire Index, and by the time that episode came out, I had learned about the one-hit sticky, and that exotic is going way up on the Desire Index.
Dude, I was calling that shit, and you guys were fighting me the entire time.
Oh well.
Did you guys,
So,
Dave, Gunbait, did you get anything dope this week?
any good guns? Armor?
Nothing. The happiest weapon exotic that I've gotten in Forsaken is what is it called? the where'd it go? The Black Talon.
Oh, that
I don't
sword.
know if you.
Ooh, that looks so
Yeah.
fun.
But
Yeah,
I mean, it breaks and it feels so powerful. Like I just love it. So I've been actually infusing. I've been really careful with my infusions, but that one I've been that and the my sleeper.
Oh yeah.
Those two is the only thing that I'm putting any infusion materials on. Like I just need them.
Are you
Nice.
guys a little bummed that Forsaken comes out and Sleeper and the Icolo shotgun pretty much just are best in slot? Like, I guess you might be able to swap the heavy around if you want, but like the Icolo shotgun, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I could just do work with it all day, every day, especially because you guys are warlocks. You could pop on Luna factions and just go to town.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Except we
Ophidians.
don't anymore because Lunafaction breaks White Nail perk in Whisper now. So it's like we're kind of limited in using that anymore. So also,
Dude,
once
you use
again,
the Icolo shotgun.
oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Just roll up to a primeval and be like, you don't exist anymore.
But even then now, I mean, with Trench Barrel, I don't know if the actual rift, the empowering rift, does anything to the trench barrel damage. I think that just gives you full precision damage. So I think you're already coming up to the limit on that when you have the trench barrel activated. But I mean, you can pretty much get the same thing now with the Titan Rally Barricade. And
love
It's hard to
it.
use though. It's hard to
You have to know where
next
you're-
to a primeval.
yeah, and you have to know where you're standing, just to make that proc every once in a while. But when you get it to work, it is wonderful.
Oh yeah.
as a backup.
I think the thing too that kind of messes with me and my Icolos is that I play top tree Sunbreaker, so I have melting point all the time. So I'm always rolling up, being like, boom, melting point, trench barrel, boom, 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 and they're just dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm kind of double stacking on there.
No, it's really all you
better for
need.
me. I don't know. I just have a hard time like going into Gambit. I'm just like, I know it's going to be the sleeper and the Icolos shotgun. I'm just like, that's every time. And then I, whatever for the primary. I've been rolling my Duke that has Rampage and Outlaw on it. It's great.
Well, when you say if you're bummed, you're referring to that they are from, vanilla D2 or.
It kind of bums me out because I wish that there's some Forsaken stuff that could compete, but like Trent, that shotgun is just bonkers.
They just need to give a different shotgun trench barrel.
Well, and it kind of bums me out too because like I'll go into a strike, and it'll be like Arc Singe, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave all my shotgun.
I mean, I can see
Neither
that,
was
but
much fun.
also, let's remember Galahorn. That lasted 3 years.
Yep.
That thing was awesome. I love it so much.
I also like shout outs to Chattering Bone and the Raid Hand Cannon because I got both of those, but I didn't get like super great rolls, but they're still fun to use. Good guns.
Word. You want to burn through some listener questions?
Let's do it. But first, Ben, why don't you tell me who these listener questions are brought to you by?
Oh, great. I've had quite a fair amount to drink. And I'm about to try and read something that I haven't read before. Listener questions brought to you by Cosmodrome Vodka. We here at Cosmodrome Vodka attempt to use all the materials we have on hand to create our soon-to-be in-store products. But sometimes we notice that fellow Guardians leave behind little treats for us to utilize in our various products. Which is why this week we are happy to introduce a new mixer for our fabulous vodka. Harmony Moat Mixer. I've been drinking it all night. Some people get gamer subs, I get that shit. That's right, folks. It's a mixer created from orbs of harmony from the Blindwell and moats from the Gambit maps. Funny thing is, the moats seem to come in bunches of 15. How bizarre is that? There seems to be an abundance of harmony and moats just floating around for anyone to pick up, so we figured why not throw them into a bottle together. The combined taste has notes of Taken Servitor Ether and Cursed Thrall Juice that will make you say, oh fuck, why? While also saying, it goes down like mucusy. We assume this will be for a select audience of people who have no taste buds, are too drunk to notice taste, or want to collect all the harmony and motes for themselves. since no one else appears to be picking them up. Will be in store. Oh, it's HMM. Wow. I've been reading it as I'm gonna keep doing it. Will be in stores as soon as we work out transportation. The taken space anus keeps coming. God damn it. The taken space anus keeps consuming the product, but it flies the Nessus run faster than 12.98 parsecs. So, analytics. Please bear with us while we work out the virus that seems to be connected to our, quote, website. Fortunately, it only seems to affect Maple Leaf fans and streamers who named their household appliances Fanfinity. Until next time, Guardians, remember, in Cosmodrome, Russia, Fallen drink you. I
HMM,
didn't
man.
remember what I read.
Oh my god.
Can I just say how much I look forward to those ad reads every week?
Laz does a great thing for our show.
Yes,
does.
he
It's-
does.
We have two people that do, like, Laz every week sends us those emails, and Narwolf, Narnar Binks, he sends us the bands every week. So we have like
Nice.
two people that do a lot of work for this show that really we don't give you guys enough credit.
No, we could
Sometimes
never. What's that, Dave?
I was gonna say sometimes I'm like truly interested in this product. So I was like, man, I wish this were real.
It's
I
not
would
real.
totally get this.
I would totally buy like weird Destiny themed alcohol.
God
Yeah,
damn
right.
it! I thought it was
Tasted like
real.
ass. I'd drink it all the time.
I've been looking for it every time I go to the store.
It is real. I've been drinking it. Hey, Gorilla Golf wants to know, since the Hive seem to be the Halloween enemy, what season or holiday do you put with each other enemy race? Vexmas, obviously. What was the Vex? There's like a Vex Christmas sweater. Was it Ghost Stories that had that?
I think so.
Their merch
Yeah,
was
it
on
was, yeah.
point.
Yeah.
What holiday do we put with each other enemy?
I thought about
Do we
this
have any
earlier.
ideas?
Yeah. I think the Cabal remind me of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
See, I would say the 4th of July.
4th of July? I'd say
Yeah.
the Scream specifically 4th of July, but
No, the Scorn or some like freaking punk rock holiday. I don't know what that would be, but
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day is a punk rock holiday.
I mean, there was mass genocide, so.
Ugh, get out of here. It got so dark. What do you guys think? What about the Fallen? What are the Fallen? I think the Fallen's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve?
What?
Why is that?
I don't know. Just think about snow and blue.
Snow?
They're all blue. They got them blue shields.
I like the idea of the Cabal for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because they're
Just
fat.
because, yeah, they're chunky. They're like, every day's Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's you know the is it the Colossus that have the little turkey feathers in their back?
There we go.
Yeah.
You already got a table piece.
They look like they're like giant turkeys with guns. Turtle
Oh.
turkeys.
Narwolf right there saying St. Patrick's Day makes me want to say the Scorn or St. Patrick's Day.
Corn. Oh, that is perfect. That is
Yep.
on point.
Yep, just a bunch of fucking idiots with fire.
Yep. Getting
And with
Exploded.
their headpieces, they look like a bunch of like, popes running around or whatever. With their big high headpieces. So it's great.
They are constantly
Irish
consuming
Catholics
that
are-
the like fucked up ether. So
I wish that was a thing on St. Patrick's Day, that Irish people just dressed up like the Pope and ran around.
That was a weird connection, but yeah.
All
can
the
make
Irish
this happen.
Catholics. They're just like, St. Patrick's Day, whatever, the Pope. It sounds like a bunch of drunk Irish people. I'm probably going to get some shit for that one. I don't know. The Taken's the only one that's left, right?
yeah.
Who knows? Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
I'm
Really?
just throwing things out there at this point. You gotta help me. I'm
The
I'm
Taken.
struggling.
Oh my God, this
That's
is really
Columbus
bad.
Day.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Your guardian is about to jump into.
It's so bad. Oh
Laz
my god,
wants
it's
to
so
know.
bad.
Laz says your guardian is about to jump into a raid/nightfall/dungeon. What is their entrance theme song? Much like a wrestler entering the ring. I want to go with. I'm gonna start off with an answer. I'm gonna change, and that's just John Cena's theme song
Oh yeah.
'cause it's great. Anybody else?
Purple People Eater.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
with.
pick-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Hatchy Dave.
I want to pick "Ladies and Gentlemen" by Saliva. Is it Saliva? I know it's like
I'm not sure.
a lame song, but it still pumps me up a little
Dude,
bit.
Dude, own that shit. Listen to whatever, don't apologize.
I'm just saying, if any wrestler walked out to like a Disturbed song, I'm not a fan of Disturbed, but if you walk out to a Disturbed song, that shit is tight. Just It's like, hell yeah, I'm getting hype on this.
I will be going with Slayer, Angel of Death.
Ooh, that fits for a warlock. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want Purple People Eater, because I'm
Indeed.
a purple titan. So
I'm gonna go
my
with
shader's
Dreams.
purple.
I'm
Dreams?
gonna go with the song "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac.
That does not fit whatsoever.
No. Maybe Goofy
No.
Goober from the SpongeBob movie.
I'm doing that. Oh my god, does anybody have young kids?
I do.
Baby shark, dude.
No,
dude.
stop.
No.
I don't
I'm
know
glad my
what
kids
that
are
is, and
past
I'm
10
glad I
years
Oh,
don't.
it's the fucking worst. Oh.
It is everywhere though. You cannot stop that. It's
My wife
everywhere.
runs around the house trolling me with that all the time, and I'll be making dinner, and she'll just run into the kitchen, baby shark, dude.
Is it
And
that
like,
stupid YouTube video that's animated so poorly?
Oh my god.
My wife puts on like a playlist. It's like 2 hours of children's songs. And it's all like baby shark and like the that stupid like Johnny, are you eating sugar? He's like, no, Papa. And I'm like, what the is this song? You guys are just making up nursery rhyme songs now. You sprinkle in a couple of real ones. It's a hot topic with me.
Oh my god. We got a couple from the
Yeah.
chat that I want to throw in. SJRD3387, his Guardian's song would be The Used, Box of Sharp Objects.
It's a good song. We listened to that at practice the other day.
And
It's a
then,
nostalgia song.
yeah. Phoenix said, John Mayer, Daughters. I have no idea what that says about his Guardian, but
But that's a beautiful song.
is it?
Yeah. If you haven't listened to Daughters by John Mayer, it's a beautiful song. John Mayer, beautiful man, beautiful guitarist.
Currently
Not
playing with the
super into his
Grateful
music,
Dead.
but every now and again he gets a couple of good ones. What's the other one that John Mayer does that's really good?
I don't know, but John Mayer Trio, his jazz combo, is fantastic.
I don't know. It's
Check
something
that out.
my wife and I used to listen to every when we first started dating. Every day when we woke up, I would play this one John Mayer song, and when we were just laying in bed. So I have a soft spot for John Mayer.
That is so romantic.
Hey man, we American Football was the first song that we danced to, and that's a deep cut for all you emo fuckers out there. AKA Cogfather, that's Gear Dad. He says, "What is your favorite milkshake flavor? Which one brings you to the yard?" Jamocha shake from Arby's.
Jamaica.
oh man,
I don't know what flavor Jamocha shake is. It's a weird, like half coffee, half chocolate one. It's fantastic.
it is.
It's pretty good. Not a fan of chocolate, so. Mine? Vanilla. I'm a basic bitch, and I don't care. Love
No,
vanilla.
you didn't say pumpkin spice. It's okay.
I like those too, though.
Those are delicious.
Dave gets it.
Like you can't deny it. They're delicious. I
Yeah.
wait for them every year. But I gotta say, mine is specifically Burger King's strawberry shakes.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Dude. Okay, so my wife and I bought chocolate syrup, obviously, chocolate milk, gotta have it, and strawberry syrup. And I've been making strawberry milk for like 3 months now. And that shit is awesome.
It's so good. You gotta put a lot of it in the bottom so you have like that thick
Oh, that
lump,
thickness at the
coming
end.
at the end that you're like just playing with the glass like for 2 minutes. So good.
Like, I'm still a 75% chocolate milk kind of man if I'm having flavored milk, but every now and again, gotta have that strawberry.
Quick.
Yeah,
I prefer quick.
yeah. I also like that, and I am also a fan of strawberry. I can't really diversify from Hatchie Day, but I am also a massive fan of strawberry milkshakes. If I'm going with a milkshake, I don't know what it is. Excuse me, but I just crave strawberry milkshakes.
Yep.
I can't.
I will
may
say
order
though,
2 of them.
if
for
I'm
later.
if I'm feeling saucy, I'll swing by Swenson's. This is an Ohio deep cut right here, and they typically will have something weird. I think this summer they had a peach milkshake, which was delicious.
Oh,
But they always have some like like a pina colada almost. There's like pineapple and coconut milkshake. I'm not a big fan of Swenson's food. It's just greasy food. If you hear the Black Keys talk about how great Swenson is, it's just because they're from here.
No, get the fuck out. A Galley Boy is dope. You're a vegetarian. Shut up about
Hey,
hamburgers.
the Salad Boys are really good. I'm just saying. But it's nothing spectacular. It doesn't set themselves apart from anywhere else, honestly.
The views of
But the
Xanafan
milkshakes.
11 do not represent the views of Barely a Destiny show. He
No.
does not eat meat, so he has no grounds to talk about a burger place.
We have a third Ohioan here, Gunbait. Have you been to Swenson's?
I have not, but I also primarily practice a vegetarian.
So, yep.
diet.
you
So,
must
Ben,
get
you're
the hell out
wrong.
With burger
All right.
talk. No, get out of here with burgers.
All right. Well, Laz wants to know, and this is primarily
one.
for. No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
You just did Cogfather. Laz has 3 questions in this list.
Oh my god.
For me specifically, but I'm going to extend it out. If you could have any member of the Bungie team on for Lit Lore, who would it be and what would you want them to lore about? And then also, you guys, who would you want from the Bungie team to be on? Like, who would you want to listen to on a Lit Lore episode? Which, if you don't know, Lit Lore is my on again, off again podcast where I get drunk and talk lore with someone else who's getting drunk of any kind of video game. But if I were to have my pipe dream Lit Lore, it would be either John Goff talking about the Books of Sorrow or Seth Dickinson talking about the Dredgen Yor story. Because I want to know what they think about each other's stories, and I think that would be fantastic.
Mine's not a Bungie employee. Is that okay?
I mean, I guess so.
Casey Hudson. He's one of the directors in the Mass Effect series, and he could talk about whatever the hell he wants to. I want him to talk about not necessarily Mass Effect.
Oh, I
but
wouldn't
what-
want him to talk Mass Effect. If I would have someone like
want
that.
him to talk about a lore story that inspired him a lot, like something he's very passionate about, some story.
Exactly.
I love the work of Mass Effect. That world is so immersive until you get to the last one. I'm sorry, Elmer Fudd.
Yeah. If you want to get in on our Mass Effect group book club playthrough, at Elmer
It's called
Fudd
a game
Games, at Elmer Fudd Games on Twitter, MMD. I'm kind of pigeonholing him into organizing it, so I don't have to. But Gunbait, what do you think? Who would you want to hear on Lit Lore from Bungie?
So, I'm trying to find her name, and I do apologize because I wasn't anticipating this. I know she has glasses. She works at Bungie, and she's a writer for Bungie.
Is it Jill? I want to say Jill Shaw.
Shar?
Yeah,
Yes, Jill
okay.
Shar. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a good one.
Thank you for that. I saved me a lot of searching, but Jill Shar, I've seen her on like interviews and Vidocs and stuff like that, and she has a deep understanding of the lore. She's a writer. It's good. She should.
Yes, of
But
course.
she also just seems like a very fun person to be around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just get that
too.
vibe from her from the interviews that I've seen with her and stuff. So I think that she'd be an excellent candidate.
I really want to reach out. I gotta find some sort of email and be like, so I have a podcast. Who does anybody at Bungie want to get drunk and talk lore? Oh my god, I should just do it. Also, if you know a lot about lore, hit me up because I need to release an episode soon. It's been a while. Dave, do you have anybody in mind at Bungie who you'd want to talk lore?
Yeah.
In a drunken state.
David Samuel.
Ooh. Ooh.
Do you imagine him just telling you the lore with all those sound effects?
Oh my god. What lore story would you want him to talk about?
Oh man.
It's a very tough question.
It'll have to be
fallen?
something fallen.
Mm.
I just want the sound effects, and I would encourage it. I would like getting him as drunk as possible, and just encourage him to start making sound effects and just throwing things,
Yep.
and then I would play some dubstep in the background, and it'll be awesome.
Hell yeah. Some inside baseball. When I have a guest on Lit Lore, they always ask how it goes because lore people typically are very meticulous.
Long-winded.
Yeah, but they're always surprised when I'm like, just talk about your favorite story and say whatever the hell you want. It's like that. I go into those episodes with nothing at all. Like I ask them about their gaming history a little bit, what got them into like story basically, and just say go. And it's been pretty good, at least for me, 100% of the time. So love doing that show. But lore people are busy. That's the problem.
I love your little lit lore show. It's fantastic.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Keep it up, man. I'm waiting for the next one.
Sometime I need to hit. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say someday I'm gonna get drunk and actually talk about Mass Effect with Steve, which is gonna be. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, dude, no, that, because I'm pretty sure Beard Grizzlies said he was already in. We talked a lot of Mass Effect when he was on, and
Such a
there's a lot of people that just love Mass Effect that I would want in on the Mass Effect Lit Lore. It might not even be a situation where there's a guest as much as just like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people just who love Mass Effect getting drunk and talking about it.
You know, Destiny's a lot like Mass Effect. Honestly, it's
It
just
really
like-
is.
Just better. I like it a lot more. There's less powers. Hey, Narnar Binks wants to know. Oh, sorry, Gunbait. What
Oh.
you were talking? Going to say something about Lit Lore.
Oh, I was just going to mention just offhandly that sometime we need to have a discussion though, and maybe like a tinfoil hat episode of Lit Lore, and basically talk about like I have some notes wrote down, but there's like things that a lot of the enemies are based on, and also one of the things that we're based on. But if you ever do research into like the Therion forms and like stuff in philosophy and stuff like that, it's a rabbit hole that you probably won't ever get out of. But I asked that you try to go down that road sometime. Maybe we'll have a conversation on that at some point.
I'm in.
But
I'm already
great.
in. Let's do it.
okay.
All right.
He's like, I'm putting notes in. Narnar Binks, the guy, our music curator himself, says, "What was the first DLC purchase ever for a video game? Was it worth it?" I think he means a video. What was your first one? And if he wants to know what the first one ever was, I don't know.
Right. Are we saying, okay, is there a difference to you guys between a DLC and an expansion?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think it's fair to make that distinction, which I know what you're going to say already.
Well, yeah, because
Maybe.
it was my first, and that would be EverQuest. Scars,
Oh!
Scars of Velius.
Was that your first one?
That was my first one.
It was before Diablo 2, the Bale expansion.
Yes.
That was my first one.
The Bale expansion. But yeah, and
But I
Scars
don't
of
know, it's
Velius
almost
was...
like buying a second game. I think it was for a. I was thinking about this for like console. I think it was an Assassin's Creed game.
If it's console, then my first was Rise of Iron.
My mind just fucking exploded.
That's how long I was just hooked on the EverQuest series, and I bought a lot of expansions or DLCs for those, and 100% worth it, because those are good times.
What about you guys? Do you remember? It's a hard question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say, really Destiny, or possibly even like GTA 5, or like GTA 5 or something like that. Which I don't know if there was actually any DLCs that actually I had to pay for GTA, but Destiny was the only one that I remember that came to mind. But anything before Destiny, I usually played like just single player games. Once I did a playthrough, I was done with them.
But
and
you didn't,
really
you
go
didn't
back.
buy the expansions for like any of the Assassin's Creed games or anything like that?
Here,
Did you play
here,
any?
I'm gonna let you down. I've never played an Assassin's Creed.
You're not
Me
missing much.
neither! But I am interested in Odyssey.
I am
The-
too.
the new
It
ones
looks
are
so
pretty
good.
God.
Like the last two I've heard are good. I played Odyssey, and Odyssey was really fun.
I might try
The
and
other
sign up
ones-
for Google Stream Service beta thing just so I can play it for free.
I hear that's not bad,
Exactly.
and that's awesome. And even like people were talking about the like. I've heard on other podcasts people talk about streaming games, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like that it dips down to like 240p for like 3 seconds and then jumps back to 720."
Right. That's an
And I'm
internet
like,
connection.
oh, I don't
for
mind
you.
that at all.
Yeah.
I was like, that's completely fine with me. So if I can just play games in my browser like that, like screw getting another console ever again.
Which, if anyone's curious, Google is currently testing a service in which you can stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey through Google Chrome, and the game is not being run on your system. You're just streaming it. So you play it, but the game is actually being run on Google's side. And that's insane. And the minimum requirements is 25 down megabits. That is
Yeah, it's
not
not a lot.
that, yeah. That's crazy.
They tell
Dave,
you they tell you other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go on.
Dave, what was your first DLC?
Honestly, it was also Destiny. Like I started before I started playing Destiny. Every game that I had before either came up with a straight sequel, or I just wasn't interested. Like back then, I was a non-believer, I guess. So for me, like expansions or anything like that were like not worth it. But
Well, you
And-
didn't buy any map packs because you said that you like weren't into like multiplayer games for a long time.
yeah, exactly. So I wasn't playing that kind of game. Before Destiny came out, the game that I played the most was Gran Turismo. So the
And you
packs for
didn't
that
buy
and
any
everything.
cars?
It was cars. I already had the cars that I loved. So, once I figure out a car, I was not switching. This is my car.
Nice.
That is funny, man.
I like that question. That was a good question.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Actually. I'm a big fan. 10 points to Tiny Heart. Last question comes from Laz. He says, Festival of the Lost involves us solving Master Ives' murder. Speculate / have fun. Who do you think murdered the Master? The chicken.
You think Colonel killed Master Ives?
Nah, I stole that shit from DCP. I don't know. The thing is that I don't care who killed Master Ives because I never went to the Reef because I'm not a Trials boy. So like my time spent on the Reef, here's the thing: I skipped House of Wolves as the only Destiny expansion that I didn't play. Skipped that one, and I didn't play Trials. So my Reef time is like 0. So I have no idea who it would be.
I'm gonna guess if it's Master Ives from the Reef. Varix.
Devram K.
No.
I'm
Devon
saying-
K is Master Ives.
I know, that's the thing. Master Ives faked his own death because he was masquerading as an Awoken the whole time. It was just Devram K doing research. He's doing recon.
Are you just saying that because they're both British?
No, it's the
They're-
same person.
The same voice actor, and their voices are like
believe it.
almost identical.
Yeah, Varix.
Phoenix
I'm saying
Master
it's
Ives
Varix.
is the Cryptarch from the Reef in Destiny 1, who no one
Varix.
has seen in like over a year.
I was still hoping that they were gonna kidnap Zavala's ghost and kill Zavala, and just have him resurrected at the end of the event.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Yeah.
Anybody else any theories on who murdered Ives?
I'm gonna say Tyra Karn.
All right.
We never see her. She's at the farm.
Yeah, she's got an alibi that no
Well-
one can verify.
She has amnesia too, so it's like she can't verify that she was there at the time either. So
Who's the lady that used to run Festival of Lost?
Eva Levante.
Yes.
Maybe she killed Ives.
And that's her return. Dave, you got any ideas?
I hope. No, but I hope it was Rahul and we put him away.
I
That would
honestly
be
like.
amazing.
Wouldn't you guys be kind of happy though if like the murder mystery was somebody killed Rahul, and then they just replace him with Ives, and everyone's like, "Well, Ives is kind of a jerk."
He
But
was
at
a
least
jerk.
he's not giving me Doomfang Pauldrons as my first exotic ever decrypting from him after I just picked him up.
That's exactly why I haven't finished Malfeasance or Ace of Spades.
No, screw that. I won't put those guns. I don't care. They get thrown in the loophole. But that's our show for tonight. I'm your host, Depp Ben Malone. And I almost started doing the beginning of the show. Let's just start over.
Okay.
What do you say?
Let's do it.
Hey,
I'm
but
stopping my recording right now.
You can find me everywhere at Depp Ben Malone, and you can find the show everywhere at Barely a Destiny Show or Barely ADS. I'm not going to go through everything. Again, though, the band of the week is Bloom. BloomBandMA.bandcamp.com. Steve, where can people find you?
You can find me everywhere at Xanapan711. You can find my other podcast at Badslit Lore or in the same feed as you're listening to this show. And you can also find me on Monday nights streaming at twitch.tv/planet_destiny.
Nice. Gunbait,
Yes,
where
sir.
can people find you?
Hi, I'm Gunbait. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all the username Gunbait101. I am also a co-host of the hit podcast Hoot Dog Radio. You can find all about that at hootdogradio.com or on Twitter at twitter.com/hootdogradio.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Dave, where can people find you, Saint 14 Project, and give them real quick again, blast people with when that stream is.
Well, I'm the only Hatchy Dave, so you can find me everywhere as Hatchy Dave. Same for Team Project. You can check us out on Twitter, and you can check out our podcast, Same for Team Project. And the stream, it's gonna be on the 3rd of November at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Remember
Right
the
after
3rd of November.
The 3rd of November.
Is that how that goes?
Okay.
What's the day
It's
in
the
the
5th.
movie?
It was
It's
the
the
5th
fifth
of
in the
November.
movie,
It's the
but the one you need to
And-
remember is the third. That's the
Hey,
important
there
The
we go.
3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. And now
I
I
like
want to
it.
watch V for Vendetta.
It's a pretty good movie. I will
It
admit.
is.
Great
It's a
movie.
better
It was great.
graphic novel, but it's still that movie translates well.
Get out of here with that book is better kind of crap.
There's just more, honestly.
Dave, Gunbait, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. It was a blast having you guys on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me, man.
You
Appreciate
guys,
it.
anytime you want to come back on the show, I'm dead serious. Hit us up in Discord or something. Be like, yeah, we'll come back on. For sure.
Yeah,
Anytime.
exactly.
You guys are always welcome back.
It
thank
actually
you.
has a
Thank you.
100% success rate.
All right, that's it. Remember, Band of the Week is Bloom. They're playing right now. Steve, do your thing.
Be the light you want to see in others.
That's the end. All right, let's do a
All right.
clap.
All right, hell yeah.
It's going to be on 4 again. 1, 2, 3. Cool.
Dope.
I missed that.
Let's do it one more time then.
All right.
All right.
Because I stopped recording already.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Well,
We're good.
the big end
Yeah.
clap will be fine. If you're in the
I
chat, hang out. We're going to raid somebody.
I just do that just because, in case something gets screwed up with the first clap, I have to.
Mm.
So it generally
from
just go
the
out the
back.
first one anyway.
We're going to raid.
It's actually, I don't know why I don't do this. I should just always like start with the back clap
We're raising
because
poop,
everyone's
shizzle.
like clap and then stops recording, so it's really easy to find.
Mm.
As where the intro ones like could be 2 minutes for one person, could be 20 minutes for the next.
Yeah, we're raiding Poop Shizzle because he's playing Spider-Man.
Oh shit. Poop
Yeah.
Shizzle is a
Underrated,
good
except in
time.
Disney.
Yep. All right,
Hey, do you
go
guys
send all the
prefer
love to Poop
MP3,
Shizzle.
Wave?
I prefer MP3 just because it's faster to download, and I'm gonna just destroy the audio quality anyway.